Hey, what's up, guys? As you know, I'm James. I'm bringing you another YouTube video, and this one is another top 6 wins video. I know what you're thinking. It's been a long time since the last one, but this is going to be a remake of the top 6 WrestleManias video I did with my best friend Tyson. Because, a lot of problems with it, unprepared, just a lot of reasons that we're remaking this. But first, again, like I said, introducing, my good friend Tyson. Go on in here.
What's up, guys?
Yep, he's back. So we're gonna be remaking this.
Longer hair.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, again, we're gonna be remaking this top 6 WrestleManias video, especially since WrestleMania 33 at this time just ended. I mean, not just ended. It was about a week ago, but it was a really good show, and that may or may not influence our new list. But anyway, let's get into number 6. My number 6. It's the same as the last list. It's WrestleMania 23. I recently just rewatched this on the network, which you can buy for, I wonder how much that cost again. Anyway, yeah, it's WrestleMania 23 again. It was a really good show, surprisingly. I went back and watched it, and I had a very different opinion, but it was still a good show. You had Chris Benoit versus MVP for the U.S. title, which I completely forgot about. You had the World Tag Team Champions facing off against each other in the main event for the WWE title, Cena and HBK. Even the Battle of the Billionaires, like the whole Umaga, Lashley, Trump, and McMahon, even that was entertaining. I mean, especially with Trump doing the worst sold stunner ever. But
Maybe he's our president now.
Yeah, don't remind me. But no, it was a really entertaining show. Very great. The Money in the Bank ladder match with Mr. Kennedy winning. To open up the show, of course, Money in the Bank, that's typically what it did. Just a really good show. Anyway, let's get into number 5. My number 5 is WrestleMania 21, where WrestleMania went to Hollywood. Now, WrestleMania 21, again, it started off with the very first ever Money in the Bank ladder match, where Edge picked up the win. Very good, great moment in my opinion. Then you also had, Triple H and Batista. You had Cena and JBL. It was a great show. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, like I said, it was a great show, and that's what I think. And my number 4 is WrestleMania 28. The original, once in a lifetime, it had a great build up, and the original match was really good. I didn't like the confrontation at 27 or the match at 29, but the 28 match I felt was good. Punk and Jericho, which should have main evented though, was really good as well. Triple H Undertaker inside a Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels as the special guest referee. Another really great moment. The show was just filled with great moments. I mean, even the weird WrestleMania moment for Eve where she kicked Zack Ryder on the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, ruined Zack Ryder's push even more, guys.
People power.
Thanks. But anyway, it was just a really not great, but entertaining show.
Entertaining is what we would call it.
Yeah, entertaining. I don't know if I can call it great, but definitely entertaining.
Definitely unforgettable.
Yeah, unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
The end of an era,
End of an era, yeah.
But yeah, that was my number 4. Now let's get into number 3. Anyway, my number 3 was WrestleMania X7, or if you prefer, WrestleMania 17. Which WrestleMania 17, it was literally one of the best WrestleManias of all time. You had Shane McMahon hitting the coast to coast in a street fight against his father. WCW owner versus WWF owner. You had, the second ever TLC match, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardys, with Edge and Christian in the end picking up the win over the Dudleys and the Hardys. Their second win at WrestleMania, by the way. It was, like I said, it was a great show. And the only reason it's not higher on my list is because I didn't get to experience it live. Yeah. It happened, when I was extremely young, so
2001.
I didn't get to see it. But nonetheless, it deserves a spot on any top 6 list. Let's get into number 2. Now it's time for number 2, which this time my number 2 is WrestleMania 33. It just happened this year, 2017. And boy, oh boy, was that a great show.
Phenomenal.
Yes. The pre-show matches, they were all right. Good for the pre-show. Aries and Neville for the Cruiserweight title. Mojo Rawley winning the Honor the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which I was okay with, but I thought there could have been like a better way for him to win, or just a person more deserving. But
had Gronk help him.
It really hasn't mattered much, to be honest. I mean, they did nothing really with Corbin or Cesaro after winning. I mean, Cesaro got nothing, and Corbin was at first sentenced to a feud from hell with
Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler. But nonetheless, I'm ranting now. And then the last match, I actually don't remember the last match. Do you remember? On the pre-show?
That was Baron Corbin versus
Dean
Ambrose for
Baron
the
and Dean
title.
for the Intercontinental Championship.
Where Dean retained.
Yeah, I didn't remember that. But
that was a final match on the show.
On the pre-show. But
yep.
To kick out the actual pay-per-view, which, that part really matters. Shane versus AJ Styles, the match that nobody wanted, turned out to be just a great match.
One of the greatest.
And it's Shane from the start, AJ wanted to wrestle, he started out wrestle Shane. Like, Shane started out wrestle AJ, and then, AJ started, throwing the fist. Shane beat him there too. But in the end, though, and one spot in that match was unbelievable. He was going for a springboard, what looked to be a springboard 450, and Shane caught him out of the springboard into the Hell's Gate. That was great.
Absolutely great.
Shane even attempted a shooting star press. It would have connected perfectly if AJ hadn't moved. Eat your heart out, Brock Lesnar.
That was his downfall.
Like, Brock Lesnar gonna eat his heart out though, because Shane, he can hit a shooting star press and Brock can't. But the rest of the show was great. Of course, I should have said spoilers for this one. Obviously, because it just happened. But nonetheless, and then just the show kind of went on, being just good. Until you get to the Raw Tag Team ladder match, which you thought was going to be triple threat between Cesaro and Sheamus, the Club, and the Tag Team Champions for the Club, and against Enzo and Cass. That's who. Then the New Day came out, the host of the show, and their wrestling gear made you think that they're going to put themselves in it. Nope! Hardy Boys music hit, fresh off of their loss at Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor. To the Young Bucks in that ladder match. And next night, they show up WrestleMania, another ladder match where you saw a twist of fate off the ladder, a swanton on both Cesaro and Sheamus, putting Cesaro through a ladder, and then finally Matt climbed up, grabbed both titles, and Matt won the titles for the Hardys. The Hardys, the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Great. The rest of the show, again, was just kind of, all right, really good. Until you got to, the final two matches before the main event. Even Brock and Goldberg was, good. But then you got, Bray and Randy right before that. I mean, not the final two before the main event. But, right before that, the WWE Championship, Bray and Randy should have been something good with the story that they've built up. And it wasn't. It was the worst match of the night. Unless you count, just the cluster of every SmackDown woman ever. Right before the actual, and of course the actual main event, which was the Undertaker versus Roman Reigns, which of course it wasn't a good match, but it could have been better, especially for an Undertaker street fight. But the Undertaker is 50+ years old. Like JR said, just his heart and his soul is still in it, but his mind's not. And in the end, Roman of course did pick up the win, and I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how I feel about it, but WrestleMania 33, good enough to make my number 2.
And now, James's number 1.
And my number 1, my favorite WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 24. It was a great show. Even the 8-second match between Kane and Chavo can't ruin the night of incredible action. With CM Punk's first Money in the Bank ladder match, which Jeff Hardy was supposed to be in, but, he's addicted to drugs, or was. And you had Shawn and Rick, the I'm Sorry I Love You match. You had Triple Threat WWE title. You had the World Heavyweight title. It's just overall, it was a really great show.
Yeah.
And, he summed it up perfectly when he talked about it earlier. That's enough said.
Enough said.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was our top 6 favorite WrestleManias. Be sure to check out all the other content on the channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, both of us will see you all later. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.